Hi there, football fans. Welcome to another exciting episode of Sport Football Golazo, where we dive deep into the beautiful game. I'm Ryan Yuliyant, and joining me as always, my co-host Faizal Aziz. Today we've got a special guest, Sambu Pradit, a Barcelona's legend who certainly has incredible insight into football. How's it going, Sambu?
Yeah, thanks for having me here. I'm excited to be here and talk about football with you guys.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you here, Sambu. We've got a lot to cover today from the latest match highlights to some heated transfer rumors. But before we get into the serious stuff, let's start with something fun. What's been your favorite match of the season so far?
Mm. Oh, that's tough one. But I had to go with La Liga Barcelona versus Bilbao. It had everything: drama, goals, and crazy ending. It was definitely one for the age.
That was a wild game. I remember watching it and thinking, this is. What about you, Faisal? Any game this season that stands out to you?
Definitely for me it has to be Chelsea versus Brighton. The atmosphere in the stadium was unreal and the way Cole Palmer played that day was just top notch. That's what makes football so exciting.
Oh, totally. And speaking of player, Sambu, what's your take on Lamine Yamal this season? Is he living up to the hype or are we starting to see some cracks?
Well, it's been interesting. Yamal is undoubtedly talented, but the pressure is really starting to show. Some performances have been so far, but it's not just him. It's about how the whole team is functioning around him.
Exactly. Football is never just about one player. It's about how the entire team gels. Look at Bayern Leverkusen. They were struggling at the last five seasons and now they're on a winning streak. Do you think it down to a tactical shift or are the players just finding their random?
I think it's a combination of both. The coach made some crucial adjustment, but more importantly, the players have gained confidence. You can see the chemistry finally building after the rough start.
Yeah, I agree with that. And while we're talking about teams finding their form, what do you make of the transfer buzz around Liverpool is targeting Adeyemi is as a replacement for Salah? Is it a smart move or are we looking at another overpriced deal?
I think that's a tricky one. Skill-wise, Karim Adeyemi is worth every penny, but the real question is where he'll fit into Liverpool system. We've seen big signs flop because they weren't integrated properly into the team's playing style.
Exactly, it's not just about the price tag, it's about making sure the player fits the overall system. And speaking of fighting in fan culture has a hawk role in a player success too. How do you think social media has affected fan culture in football? Has it made things better or worse?
Mm, That's a great question. Social media is double-edged sword. On one hand, it connects fans globally and allows for some great conversations. On the other, it amplifies criticisms and some players really struggle with that. But channels like Fabrizio Romano have become hugely influential and give fans a stronger voice.
Yeah, totally. The passion from fans, whether online or in the stands, is what makes football so unique. Okay, before we wrap things up, I want to throw a curveball to you. If you could bring back any legendary player from the past to play in today's game, who would it be?
I'd probably pick Uli Suarez. His style of play would absolutely thrive in today's faster, more technical game.
Brad Pitt? No, less tough prediction. We've got El Clasico in La Liga Real Madrid versus Barcelona coming up this weekend. What's your score prediction?
I'm thinking 3-1 win for Barcelona. I reckon they'll edge it with a late goal.
Interesting. I'm going to play safe and say 1-1. It's going to be a tie game. What about you, Faisal?
I'm calling a 3-2 thriller. It's going to be end-to-end action.
Bold prediction. Alright, that's all time we have for today. Huge thanks to Sambu Pradit for joining us. It was a blast having you on.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Okay, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next week with more football talk. Until then, take care and enjoy the matches. Thank you.